we dive into today's video, I want to show you guys the few figures I've gotten out of my DC Comics Holiday Funko Advent Calendar so far because they are absolutely awesome. There's one that I don't really like that much, but the rest are really, really good, and we're only 5 days in so far, so I want to show you guys before we dive into today's video. So far, I've gotten Gingerbread the Flash, Gingerbread Wonder Woman. Today I actually got this Christmasized Joker, and then we got like a Scrooge Batman, and I'm actually not sure. This was the first one that I got. I believe it's like an iced Mad Hatter, but I'm not really sure. But guys, check these out. How cool is this DC Comics Holiday Advent Calendar from Funko Pop? It's freaking awesome. Now make sure you guys are sticking around to the end of the video to find out if you guys won last week's giveaway, but also how to enter this week's giveaway. Alright guys, let's dive into today's video. What is going on, comic book fans? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Wednesday pull list, which is your hype video for a new comic book day. This is the video where I try to get you so pumped and so excited you're running down to your local LCS or you're going online and ordering the books that I'm talking about that are coming out on this week's new comic book day, which is December 6th of 2023, because guys, some of these books are really good. We have so much stuff to cover in today's video, so why am I still talking right now? Let's go ahead and get this video started with checking out my pull list. Now, as you guys can see, we just passed the Christmas tree, which is absolutely awesome, by the way. It's such a cute little Christmas tree. But guys, I have a nice smaller pull list this week. There's only 14 total books on my pull list. That's right, only 14. So it's really easy for me to read every single book that you see right here, but you guys can't really see what those books are. So let me go ahead and throw them up on screen right now. Now, like I said, I have 14 books on my pull list. There are 2 new number ones, and if we break down this list a little bit more, guys, there are 6 DC books, 4 Marvel books, and 4 independent titles. So that is my pull list, guys. I'm gonna go over this a little bit more in depth during the almost top 3 section, which I really do need to rename. But that is the pull list, so let's go ahead and move over to the next section, which is not gonna be the chopping block because all the books that you see on this list were actually really good so far. So we're gonna go ahead and move right over to my cover lever picks. Now, I'm sure, now if you guys watch most of my videos, you will probably recognize a lot of these covers because these covers have been on my previews highlights videos, my final order cutoff videos, and now since they're finally coming out this week on New Comic Day, I want to show them to you once again because I just love these covers, and in my opinion, these are the best covers of the week. So let's go ahead and dive into these covers. The first one up is X-Men issue number 29. This is the 1:50 ratio variant done by Russell Donnerman. It's absolutely gorgeous. But guys, there is a trade dress of this as well in case you do not want to pay for that Virgin variant. But guys, next up is X-Men issue number 29. This is the exclusive variant, and there is a trade dress in a version, and this is done by David Nakayama. It features Rogue, and this might be some of David Nakayama's best artwork in my opinion. I actually prefer the trade dress over the Virgin, but both are absolutely fantastic. And guys, next up is another Marvel book. This is Daredevil issue number 4. I've been hyping this cover up ever since I saw it on previews. Guys, this is the 1:25 ratio variant done by Ben Harvey, and you got Bullseye on the cover, and he looks insane and amazing all at the same time. This is such a great cover. Now, here's some covers that I have not shown you guys before. First up is Birds of Prey issue number 4. This is the cover B variant done by Chris Bachalo, and it's gorgeous. Again, it's another Black Canary cover. They're featuring a Black Canary on a lot of these Birds of Prey covers, but come on, this is so good. And the next one up is Blue Beetle issue number 4. This is the cover B variant done by Dan Mora. I said Dan Mora, and I do not need to say more. All of his artwork is usually so freaking good, and this one right here is another great Dan Mora cover. Now this next one is another Dan Mora cover, and it's even better in my opinion. This is Batman Santa Claus Silent Night issue number 1, the 1:50 ratio variant done by Dan Mora. It's a design variant featuring Santa Claus. This is incredible. It's amazing. I've actually already pre-ordered this for myself. I get it at a good deal on an awesome eBay store. I'll have the link down in the description below. It's called Jonathan's Comics, and it's a really great eBay store. He does a lot of great deals, and I got this for a really, really good price. But guys, we do have 2 more covers, and the next one up is Thunderbolts issue number 1, the 1:25 ratio variant done by Mahmoud Asar. I want to say that's how it's pronounced. I'm probably totally butchering it, but your artwork is so freaking good, and I'm really, really excited for this series. But guys, look at this lineup of this new Thunderbolts team. It is so good. Now, the last cover is for Legendary Red Sonja issue number 1. Now, I do like the trade dress in the cover eye, which is the 1:20 ratio variant done by Sean Murphy. This is such a great cover, and it's such a cool idea to make Red Sonja a pirate and actually put her in some pants. I mean, she's still got a bikini on the top, but guys, such a great cover. And I'm just like a huge Sean Murphy fan, so this is great. And just in case you guys did not know, this is written by his wife, Katana Collins. All right, guys, those are all my cover lover picks, so we can go ahead and move right over to the next section, which is my new number 1, so that I think you guys just have to be excited about. Hey guys, before we move over to that new number 1, I would like to ask you a huge favor. Guys, could you do me a favor and smash that like button if you haven't yet? It's a huge help to the channel, and I would super appreciate it. So, guys, smash that like button. All right, let's go ahead and check out that new number 1. There are 2 new number 1s on my pull list this week. There is the Batman Santa Claus Silent Night issue number 1, which I am pretty excited about. But guys, that's only a 4-issue event. But this book coming up is an ongoing from Marvel Comics, and I'm so excited for it because the creative team behind this, especially the writers, have been so solid as of late. I'm just pumped for this series. And guys, I am talking about Thunderbolts issue number 1. This is coming from writers Jackson Lansing and Colin Kelly, and this has art by Gerardo Borges. I want to say that's how you pronounce it, but I'm not 100% sure. But guys, Colin Kelly and Jackson Lansing have been absolutely crushing it with the books that they're doing at DC Comics and at Marvel Comics. So I'm really excited to see him bring this amazing team of Thunderbolts together. But let me go ahead and read the synopsis for you guys. A revolution is coming. Bucky Barnes, the Revolution, just inherited a mountain of covert intel, and he has one objective: justice like lightning. He's going after the establishment, the people no one else is willing or able to take down, and he'll do whatever it takes to win. Teaming with the mysterious Contessa Valentina Alegria del Fonte, Bucky assembles a team of Black Ops heavy hitters to pursue high-profile targets like the Red Skull, Kingpin, and even Dr. Doom himself. No one is safe from the Thunderbolts. That just sounds really good. And guys, there are so many variants. Well, I shouldn't say so many variants. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 variants. 3 of those variants have Virgin variants as well, for a total of 8 variants. And most of them are okay, but the one that I really like was on my cover lover picks is the 1:25 ratio variant done by Mahmoud Asar. Again, I'm probably totally butchering your name, but guys, this lineup of Thunderbolts looks so freaking good. You got Red Guardian, you got Black Widow, White Widow, Shang-Chi, and I forgot the other 2 people's names. I'm blanking right now. But guys, this team is gonna be epic. It's written by Colin Kelly and Jackson Lansing, and they do great team books, so I'm just pumped. I'm really excited for this book. I would love to hear what you guys think about this title, this new number 1 coming from Marvel Comics, from this great creative team, down in the comments below. All right, guys, that is the new number 1 that I'm really excited about. Let's go ahead and check out my pull list, and I want to talk about all the books that did not make the top 3 really quickly. All right, guys, there are 14 total books on my pull list. 3 are on the top 3 list, and then we have the 2 new number 1s. So you take 14, you minus 5, you have 9 books that are on the almost top 3. So let's go ahead and talk about these books really quickly. First up, Alpha Flight, issue number 5 comes out this week. Issue number 4 was fantastic. This is the one and only X-Men book I'm reading right now, and it's really good. After that, Avengers, issue number 8 from Jed MacKay. This is not my favorite Jed MacKay title. It's okay, I don't love it yet. I don't love it. We're 7 issues in so far. Issue number 8 comes out this week, and you know, I'm sticking with it because it's pretty good and it's Jed McKay, and I want to see where it goes in the long term, but not my favorite. After that, Batman issue number 140, Chip Zdarsky, Jorge Jimenez. The artwork is absolutely stunning, but the story is not my favorite. It really, really isn't, but we're going to go ahead and move on. After that, Birds of Prey issue number 4. I love the story from Stephanie Phillips, but the artwork is not my favorite. I forgot who the artist's name is off the top of my head, but guys, this story is a lot of fun. Be checking it out. I love Harley Quinn in this book. She's so good. Next up, Blood Commandment issue number 2 from Simon Krodinsky. Read this book. He's doing the writing, he's doing the art. It's absolutely amazing. It's about werewolves. Check it out. After that, we have Daredevil issue number 4. I read issues number 2 and 3 yesterday. 2 was great, but issue number 3 was not great. Aaron Cooter is the main artist on this, and they had 2 people filling in, helping him fill in pages so that way they can get the book out on time, and I don't love it when they do that. But guys, after that, Poison Ivy issue number 17. This is a fantastic book. Be reading this book. This book almost made the top 3 list. And after that, The Sacrificers issue number 5. Issue number 4 was awesome. This is a great Rick Remender book. Be reading this book. And last but not least, we have Shazam issue number 6. We have Dan Mora on art on a Shazam book. It's a ton of fun. Mark Waid, Dan Mora. Read the book. It's just a great Shazam book. And that is the end of the almost top 3. But guys, I need a new name for this section because it's obviously, I'm just covering all the books that are on my list, and it's not really an almost top 3 anymore. It's just kind of like, here are all the books on my pull list that I enjoyed. So should it stay the almost top 3 or should it be called something else? Guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. So let's dive in to number 3. Alright guys, kicking off this list with an amazing DC book is Blue Beetle issue number 4. This is coming from writer Josh Chirillo and art by Adrian Gutierrez, and this book is so good. This book has made the top 3 list with issue number 2 and issue number 3. It's back with issue number 4, and this to me is just a must-read title. The artwork by Adrian Gutierrez is absolutely stunning. It would make this list based on the artwork itself, but the story is so good. But what I really enjoy about this title, especially in issue number 3, is that they're bringing all these characters from the DC universe into this title seamlessly. These characters are not forced in any manner. They just happen, and it's so good. I forgot the name of the girl that Jaime ends up meeting up with. She's a magic user. She brings him to the Nowhere Bar, and we see like a bunch of people there. Blue Devil had a really cool cameo. He met Madame Xanadu, and then he goes off and he confronts the Blood Scarab, and he found out that she's basically based out of magic. It's really, really cool. This story is awesome, and it also has a ton of family feels in it, which is incredible. I really, really enjoyed this book, and I really would love if each and every one of you who have not read this title so far, pick this book up, read it. It's awesome. Support Blue Beetle, support Josh Chirillo and Adrian Gutierrez in this amazing title that they're making right now. But guys, that is the number 3 book. Let's go ahead and find out what my number 2 is. Alright guys, the book that's in the number 2 spot I thought would have been in the number 1 spot every single time this title came out, but guys, it got trumped. It got trumped by another independent. Guys, I'm talking about Transformers issue number 3 comes out this week. I read issue number 2 late last night, and it was incredible. Now this is coming from writer-artist Daniel Warren Johnson, one of my favorite creators of all time, and this title is incredible. Now, I will admit, I did not love issue number 1. It was good. It was good. But issue number 2 really brought it around and is just incredible. I love how he's really leaning into the humans in this universe and really giving them a great solid backstory, and then he's bringing in the Autobots and the Decepticons and filling out that story, and it's so good. And in issue number 2, in case you did not know, Daniel Warren Johnson introduced Duke from G.I. Joe, and the way he did it and what Duke did was awesome. It was so good. I don't want to ruin it for you, so if you haven't read it, pick up Transformers issues number 1 and 2 and 3 and read all 3, because issue number 2 was a banger. It was so good. And guys, the artwork in this book by Daniel Warren Johnson is just the best. He's one of my favorite artists, and I normally really like clean lines like Jorge Jimenez, but Daniel Warren Johnson has a place in my heart, and it's incredible. His artwork really is that good, and this story, it just has so much 80s nostalgia. It really does. I was born in 1980. I lived on Transformers from like, 6 years old to like 12, and this is just the best. It hits home in the feels, in the heart, in my soul, and it's great. I'm so glad I'm enjoying a Transformers book. I'm going to start reading these with my 8-year-old son because he saw me reading it and was like, Dad, what's that? So I'm going to get to share that 80s nostalgia with him. It's going to be fantastic. It's going to be incredible. But guys, that is my number 2 book. Let's go ahead and check out my number 1. All right, guys, the book that's in the number 1 spot is an awesome love story. That's right, a love story. Are you guys already tuning out? You're like, I can't deal with a love story? Well, stick around because this book was the best book that I read last week. Now, as a quick reminder, I always read the previous issues to the books that you see on screen. I have not read issue number 4 of this title. So, guys, I'm talking about The Hunger in the Dusk. Issue number 4 comes out this week. This is coming from writer G. Willow Wilson and has art by one of the best names in the business, Christian Wildgoose. Say it again. Wild Goose. That's such a cool last name. But guys, this story is amazing, and there's 2 great love stories going on at the same time, and I love it. I'm a sucker for a good love story. But guys, I'll give you a very brief overview of what the story is about. We got humans, we got orcs, and they've always warred. They always warred. They hate each other. But now there's a new adversary called the Vanguard, and they've come in and they've started destroying the humans and destroying the orcs. So the humans and the orcs have come together and they've signed a treaty. It's a very shaky treaty, and who knows if it's going to work or not. But they've come together to be able to push the Vanguard out and to stop them from killing all of their people. But these Vanguard are absolutely crazy and they don't care. They're also cannibals, and it's awful. They're an awful group of people. But this story also features 2 love stories. Like I said at the beginning of this video, we have the orc chieftain and his wife, and their love story has been so freaking good. And then they've actually sent their daughter to the humans as part of the treaty deal, and she, I believe, is falling in love with the leader of her little group, who is a human, and I believe he's falling in love with her, and it's so good. But this is constant threat of the Vanguard coming down and killing everyone, and it's so good. This story is just awesome, and it has a little bit of magic in it, and there's orcs, and again, humans, and these crazy Vanguard guys. I cannot wait for more. I want more right now. It's a great book, and the art by Christian Wildgoose is incredible. This is a must read. If you're not reading it, pick up issues number 1, 2, 3, and 4 this week and get caught up, guys. It's that good. All right, guys. I probably rambled on a long time on that book, and I apologize. There are some okay covers for this, but I would stick with the cover A or maybe the 1:25 black and white ratio variant of the cover A. Those are my favorite. All right, guys, that is everything for today's video. Let's go ahead and wrap it up and find out who won last week's giveaway. All right, guys, we are at the end of the video, and if you guys are still watching right now, I just want to let you know, you guys are legends. Thank you guys so much for sticking around to the end of the video. Now, if you guys enjoyed that video and you guys enjoy comic book content, but you guys are not subscribed, I'm just going to say it. What are you doing? Get yourself subscribed, hit that bell for notifications, and smash that like button. Before we dive in and find out who won last week's giveaway, I just want to apologize to the last 4 winners. I'm really behind in getting books out. I'm doing my best. I'm going to get out, I believe, 2 winners this week, so that way I'm only 3 behind because there's another winner this week. I'm going to get books out to you. If you want books, I promise you, you will get books. I'm just a little behind. But with that said, let's go ahead and cut up close and find out who won last week's giveaway. Alright guys, this is last week's giveaway, and you guys know how we do this. We copy the URL, we go over here, we paste the URL, and then we're going to fetch the comments. But not anything goes. We're always going to use a keyword filter, and that filter is always going to be hashtag I love comic books. So let's go ahead and find out how many entries we have for this week's giveaway. There are 59 entries, so let's go ahead and find out who won this week's giveaway in 3, 2, 1. Agu Rhythm, congratulations! Agu Rhythm, congratulations! Now, I have a feeling that you've won something from this channel a while ago, but what I need you to do is to go over to Instagram, slide into our DMs, our handle is right here, and give us your address, and I will get $15 worth of books out to you in the next 3 to 4 weeks. I'm just going to be honest with you, I'm behind, and it's probably going to take me a little bit to catch up, but I will get $15 worth of books out to you. Maybe it'll be a really cool 1 in 25 variant. Who knows. Now, if you guys want to enter next week's giveaway, you need to do 4 things. They're simple, they're easy, and let's cover them right now. First up, you need to live in the United States of America or be willing to pay for the shipping yourself. So if you live in Canada and you want to enter, you can go ahead, but just know that you have to pay for shipping yourself. I'm not going to do that. Next up, you need to be subscribed to the channel. And after that, you need to leave a comment down below letting me know something. Like you can say hello, you can tell me what book you are most excited to pick up this week. Just say something. And last but not least, you need to leave the hashtag #ILoveComicBooks. That's it. That's how you get entered into next week's giveaway. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today's video. I'll be back on Thursday with my final order cutoff speculation and recommendations video, and I might even have a haul video for like the last 2 months. I have some really good books that I would like to show off to you guys, but I'm also waiting on a shipment for my Black Friday books, which I'd really like to show you guys because I got some really screaming deals, but they might not come until almost Christmas time, so might not wait for those. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great new comic book day. Peace.